Hi everyone, I am Dr. A. Sedapati, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. I welcome you all in my video lecture series. Today the topic is IC engines. In IC engine, working principle of diesel engines. In my previous video, I explained what is petrol engine and what are the components in the petrol engines and how it works and what are the applications of the petrol engine. This video we will go to see the diesel engine and what are the parts, how it works and what are the applications of the diesel engines. Let's see. So this is the 4-cylinder diesel engine. So each cylinder have each piston separately and all the pistons are connected with the single crankshaft in a inter between gaps, and each cylinder have two valves. One is inlet and another one is outlet. And these two inlet outlet ports in between there is a fuel injector is placed. So this is how the diesel engine works in four-stroke diesel engines. So these four-cylinder positions are in the each stroke of the four-stroke diesel engines. So diesel engine also mostly comparatively same as a petrol engine, but the petrol engine have spark plugs, but in diesel engine we are using in the fuel injectors. So the fuel is directly injected inside the combustion chamber. The air compressed getting high temperature. This temperature ignite the fuels from injectors. So that will be the explosion created. So the piston will be sent to bottom end and top end. So this is the working principle of the diesel engine. In four-stroke diesel engine, mostly we are using. So the diagram shows each stroke. The first stroke is induction stroke, that is called the atmospheric air is compressed inside the cylinder. So in that position, the piston will be getting down movement of the combustion chamber. So in that time, the outlet valve also in closed position. The injector, no fuel injected inside the chamber. So the pressurized atmospheric air down the piston inside the chamber. So the inside the chamber will be filled by the compressed air. So the piston is automatically come back to the force applied to bottom side. So the piston moved the top side. So the air is compressed more and the volume of the air will be reduced due to piston movement of upward direction. So in that time, the both valve are in closed conditions. There is no fuel injected inside the chamber. So this is called compression stroke. The next, the same time, the two valves are closed position. The fuel injector is splashed the fuel inside the combustion chamber. So already the high temperature pressurized air is stored in the combustion chamber. This pressurized air getting high temperature. So the fuel is splashed inside the chamber, the fuel getting explosion. So you get the high temperature. So the piston getting downward movement. So after the downward movement, all the fuels are burned, and in that time the exhaust valve is opened. So the piston getting upward direction. So the exhaust burned gas is sent through by outlet port. So again this process will be repeated. So this is the four-stroke positions. One is intake position. The atmospheric air is getting inside. Another one is compression position. The inside the air will be compressed. Another one is power stroke. That is called the inside high temperature air, and the fuel will be burned inside the chamber. So fourth one is exhaust. The burned gas will be exhausted by the exhaust valve through outlet port. So this is mostly used in the diesel engines. Mostly the diesel engines are in four-stroke engines. So this picture clearly established four strokes and how the engine will be works. So this is one of the cut section of the diesel engine. You can clearly see the piston positions and valves, camshaft, and exhaust port. So everything is in clearly shown in the cut section of this engine. So the basic concept is chemical energy is converted into mechanical energy for the engines. So the applications of the diesel engines are used in boilers and ships, cruises, heavy trucks, and generators. Mostly these four applications used in the diesel engines. Thank you.